everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am A Shogun, and today we're gonna be talking about a new mobile game that just released, some Isekai Memories. Some of you may play it, some of you may be clicking on it because I've got some tips to show you, but today we're gonna be talking about tips that you wish you would have known when you started, or things that can help you along the way currently in the game, regardless where you're setting at. So let's get started. My biggest tip that I can give to anybody, especially if they're starting to play, is buildings, construction of your town is the number one focus in this game. Everybody wants to tell you that you need to build up your team, and yes, that's a fine thing because your team is going to carry you through the storyline and everything like that, and you need to make your team stronger, but this is the best and fastest way to do it. So the first thing you want to do when you first log on, even if you're new, you've been playing for a little while, you want to max out your friends list. The easiest way to do that is to click into your menu, go to Sworn Friends, and then right as soon as it shows your sworn friend list, go down to search, and it'll tell you down in the corner here how many sworn friends you can actually have and how many you have total as of right now. What you need to do is go to search and just start requesting everybody on this page. And it's going to keep refreshing it until you can't get any more people. And I think it'll still refresh it even after you have the max number of people. Just keep clicking them and adding them. Even if you're lower, most people will still add you because currently there's only really one thing that friends do for you, and that's help speed up progress of building construction, which is very important. Once you max out your friends list, this is going to make it a lot easier because when you go into building your nation or your village or whatever you want to call it, it's going to always ask you to request aid. And sometimes, especially when they get up in higher levels, like my forge is level 6, um, from 5 to 6 it was like almost 2 days wait time in real life time. If you don't want to wait that, you can send an SOS to all your friends and they can knock off time. If you have the max number, trust me, it knocks off a lot of time. I think it was like a day and a half, 2 days wait time, and I used every 45 of my friends, and it knocked it down to like 11 hours build time. That's an incredible amount of time that it builds off, and that's the first thing that I would suggest you guys do. Max out your friends list as fast as possible because it's going to have the highest result in returns. The second thing is, if you don't already know this, later on in the game, you're going to need to interact with the people that live in your town quite a lot. The way you interact with them and level them up is through food. I would highly suggest that you focus on your food stands, anything that's going to give you food returns, or anything like that. Anything that's going to be able to give your members of your town uh, interaction points to make them higher level. Because not only do they give you 5 magicite every time that you get them to a new level until 10, at 10 they give you 10 magicite, but they also give you stuff in return like potions, which are good for not wasting magicite on restoring stamina. And they also, a lot of people may not know this, but they correlate with the characters on your team. They're also a way to buff your team, to buff the stats on your team. Once you level them up, they give you like a 0.05% attack, defense, and health bonus. But you gotta remember, this goes up to level 30. So at the end, I think that's a 15% bonus for every character. Now it does get quite tedious towards 10 and higher because it requires a lot of material to even level them up once. But in the beginning, to get them up to 10, I would highly suggest focus on the characters that you have mostly on your team because you're going to need them anyways. And focus on leveling them up first. Your protector is everybody. So whoever's on your team, this is going to boost the EP of your team all around. So I would suggest doing this first um, when it comes to feeding them after you get everything done with your nation. A couple of other things. Do not waste your magicite, aka your stones, or whatever you call them. Do not waste them on building upgrades. Do not waste them on stamina refills. Do not waste them on anything other than summoning on the banners. Because there are ways that you can get things like the refill health potions, I think is what they're called. Or, you know, there are ways to get your stamina back, or ways to build, like I just taught you, the maxing out your friends list immediately to knock down time so that you don't have to waste the magicite to, progress further with your town or what have it. Also, please, for the love of God, do not waste your stones on any quest. If you lose to a quest of any sort, do not spend the 10 stones to revive just to beat the quest. That is an absolute astronomical amount for a quest, and the quest literally give you nothing in return. Most quests give you 5 magicite back, so your return is still not good. You're still negative magicite, and that's not good. You want to always be summoning for, the 5 stars or what have you, whatever you need. The next biggest thing is another reason why maxing out your friends list is so good is you can help every day. Your friends are always going to request help, which is the same thing that you'll be doing for them to lower your time. So you're going to send aid, and it's going to give you friendship points. One of the biggest helps in this game is the friendship bazaar in the shop. It gives you amazing stuff. Another reason why I said you'll never run out of stamina, because if you get to the point where you just don't have any stamina, but you forgot, hey, I have 100, I have 200 friendship points, you can go in here and you could trade them for the healing potions, and bam, you've got another 200, 300 stamina, what have you. Now, granted, you can spend it on other things in the shop. I don't do this because currently the event's out. Now I know the event is not going to be here permanently, but the event's out, and everything that's in the shop except for the hammers and the tickets you can buy with the points that you earn from just doing the events. So I wouldn't suggest using it there. I would use it mostly just on the event bazaar because, like I said, you can get all that stuff there. The last things I want to give you, and I've got one special one that a lot of people may not know. The last things, always do your dailies because you always get 10 magicite. I haven't finished my dailies today, but I just logged on. And make sure that you're doing the event. Especially because Shuna is a very good 5-star unit. Do not pass up the chance to get her 6-star. The same thing with the event one and Benimaru. Benimaru is a very good 4-star. He's a great 5-star, and he is literally the top DPS as of right now for my team. And he's a 6-star. Yes, I have him maxed out. I have the I have all of his clothes maxed out. I've been going ham on the event, so I this is what Benny Maru is completely maxed out if anybody's curious. Not that this is really helpful, but this is what Benny Maru looks like completely maxed out. And he's completely done page 5. This is what he gives you all overall. But the last thing that I can give you, and a lot of people may not know this even though you may have been playing for a long time, everybody knows that you can walk through your town. But a lot of people don't know that you don't have to walk around as the slime version of Rimuru. A lot of people don't know that you could turn yourself into the human version of Rimuru. The only reason I didn't want to talk about this up front is because it actually requires a version of Rimuru's card. That's kind of a paywall. I'm trying to stick to mostly the free stuff right now, but I'll still show you nonetheless. Maybe if you've gotten lucky on your 10 roll and you've gotten one of the Rimurus, whether it's Chancellor or the other one, even just a gold one. And I'll show you how to change this for the people that don't know. So what you want to do is go to your menu, and then you want to go to interact. That's going to show you all the people that you have your bonds with. And you're going to scroll down until you see the Slime Rimuru. Well, on mine, he's not the slime Rimuru anymore. He's just a Rimuru, and he's right here next to Veldora. So for most people, it's just going to show the slime Rimuru. When you click him, you're going to go to interact. And it's going to show you give, change style, character voice, blah blah blah. Click change style. And then for you guys, it's going to show just the slime version of Rimuru. But up in the top left corner, as you can see right there next to style change list, it's going to say change. If you click that, it's going to show you the opposite version of him. So I have two versions of Rimuru. I have his Shizu version, and I have the Chancellor version, which I like the Chancellor version because he's a Chancellor. Come on. You can click that and then you can confirm it. So when you back out and you go to home and you're talking to all the people, to interact with them in your home, he'll actually be the human form instead of being the slime form. I don't know that a lot of people know this. I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube, not calling out any content creators or anything, but I've seen a bunch of people that just run around as the slime Rimuru and they don't know that you can change it to the actual human version of Rimuru. And I just wanted to let the community know that this is how you do it. Same goes for every other character in your town. If you want to change their outfit, all you gotta do is talk to them, click the little hanger. Most people already know this, but if you don't, it's just a plus. And that is gonna be my guide and tutorial, not really tutorial, but just guide to what you should know or what I would suggest that you need to know or need to have going into playing this game. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you enjoyed my commentary or you enjoyed the video in general or you just thought it was helpful, please leave a like. Leave a comment if you think that there's anything else I could go over. I played this game quite a lot, as you guys can tell, if you didn't see it. Um, I haven't really spent any money on it. I mean, not like well status, not even like semi well status. I think I spent like $20 and I'm doing pretty good. So, if you guys have any more questions, please leave comments. If you want to see anything else to do with this game, just let me know in the comments. Tag me. I will comment back as fast as possible, and I will try to set up something so that I can start answering questions if you have them. Once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my video. Peace out.